guys! Welcome to my Go Live Take 3. This is Amy. Hello mga sis and all of you guys. This is Amy. This is my Go Live. Welcome back to another Heart to Heart. Today's topic is finding joy again. Simple ways to rediscover what lights you up. Life has a way of keeping us busy, stressed, and sometimes numb. We do the chores, go to work, take care of everyone else, and suddenly we realize wait. When was the last time I felt pure joy? Did you forget? When was it? Whether you're an empty nester missing the chaos, a sandwich mom juggling everyone's needs. Ngayon ko lang nalaman yung sandwich mom na yan when I started this business. Pag sandwich mom ka pala, you're taking care of everybody else. Your aging parents, your spouse, your growing kids, yung lahat ng mga kailangan nila. Or, perhaps starter ka, yung nag-uumpisa ka pa lang, maliit na kids. Tapos, hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin mo. You're still figuring out things. This is for you. Today, I'll share my story. Yes, my story again because I want to inspire you. What I learned about rediscovering joy and how it ties beautifully into building a life and business that actually may excite you. Yes, you. Quick question. What's one small thing that brings you joy right now? Come on. Comment it below. I'd love to read them as we go. And I'll share with you later the one thing that brings me joy right now. Yeah. Meron. Yes, meron. Sorry may sipon pa rin ako. Grabe. Ayan. So let me take you back a bit. There was a time I realized I wasn't smiling as much anymore. I wasn't laughing the way I used to. Ayan na nga. Everything I felt like work. Cooking, cleaning, even family time sometimes. One morning, I was in my garden. My safe space, my paradise. Yeah, ganun ako kababaw. Garden ko lang. And I saw a flower blooming. Simple lang. But it made me stop and smile. And I thought, wow, it's been a while since I felt that spark. Yeah, it reminded me of when I was younger, how I love cooking for fun. Yeah, kaya nga ako nag-take ng BSHRM sa Philippines. I love cooking before. I found it joyful. Yeah. I also love singing along to old songs in the 80s. Songs in the 80s were fun. Yeah, or even just watching a good rom-com movie with popcorn. Yeah, di ba? Yung mga dialogues dati sa mga rom-com movies, they're so sweet. Yeah, so romantic. I had let those little joys slip away because life got so heavy. Diba? So serious, so busy, so miserable. That moment in the garden was like a wake-up call. I told myself, Amy, you need to find joy again. You deserve to smile, not just survive. It's okay. Yeah, napahinga ako ng ganun. And sis, little by little, I started bringing back those simple joys. I did. I did because I wanted to, I needed to. I walk outside, a new recipe, a coffee date, breakfast with a friend. It wasn't big or expensive, but it made me feel alive again. I found new things to do. I found joy again. Be honest. When was the last time you laughed so hard na nangawit na yung cheeks mo? Sumakit na talaga, but it felt good, di ba? Kasi tumawa ka. Hindi yung nahirapan ka, hindi yung malungkot ka, kundi tumawa ka. Nangawit kasi tumawa ka talaga ng todo. Type laugh if it's been too long. Come on now, be honest sa sarili mo. Be honest to yourself. Ano ang natutunan mo? Here's what I learned on this journey. Joy doesn't come in big, fancy packages. It's found in the small, everyday things. If we make room for it, you gotta make room for small things. Hindi lang yung malalaki. Di ba nga sabi ko sa inyo dati, I heard someone says na when you say the word happy, ang sabi niya, it refers sa mga material things. Pero pag sinabi niya na joy, uh, it refers to something like when you see the first step of your kid walking, that kind of thing. Or yung mga priceless things ba na hindi mo matutumbasan ng halaga. Doon niya itinutumbas ang the word joy instead of happy. Happy yung may bagong kotse, yung nakabili ka ng Louis Vuitton, yung nakabili ka ng Hermes. Yun, yung madaling mawala. Pero yung joy, yung nandito sa puso. Yun ang pinagkaiba niya between the word happy and joy. Yeah. So, eto. Eto. Here's what I learned here's what I learned in this journey. The first thing is joy is a choice. And it's not just a feeling. Hindi lang yan pakiramdam. Ano ba sa Tagalog yon? It's a choice. Pinipili? Yun ba? Hindi ko alam. Yeah. So if we wait for life to be perfect, before we feel happy, before we feel joy, there you go. If we wait for life to be perfect, bago natin ma-feel yung joy, we will wait forever. Just like if we wait for life to be perfect, we will wait forever. Totoo yan, di ba? Kapag hinintay mo na maging ready bago ka mag-asawa, hello, magiging matandang dalaga ka na. Joy comes when we decide to notice the good, even in ordinary days. Yeah. It's a choice. The second one is small pleasures matter. It's not about grand vacations. Yes, those things are nice. Yeah, we just did it. They're expensive. Oh my gosh. We just went to a cruise. But small things are what matters. It's about that first sip of coffee in the morning. Ay, ang bango, walang katumbas. I'm not a coffee drinker, but that smell entices me. Dancing in the kitchen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that makes you feel so good, right? Or singing your heart out in the car. Oh, I used to do that on the way home from my shift. Lalo na kapag tough shift, yung mahirap na shift, sumisigaw pa nga ako eh. Or in the shower, you sing, di ba? By yourself. Di ba? Nakaka-feel good. anong tawag dito? Parang, anong tawag dito? Parang na-empty yung mabigat na pakiramdam mo. Diba? Ganun. The third one is joy multiplies when shared. When you share laughter with your family, celebrate wins with your friends, or even smile at strangers, it spreads like a fire. Yes. And it comes back to you. Totoo yan kasi na-experience ko na many, many times. So if um how do I want to say this? So don't underestimate the power of small joyful moments. Never ever. They're not just feel good moments. They're life-giving. Priceless. Comment below what's one thing that instantly lifts you up, lifts your mood. Ano yun? Is it music? Diba? Marami sa atin nakaka-feel good ang music. Sometimes yung chocolate nga din, di ba? Sa akin hindi. No. About a nap. For most people, yes. And for some, nakaka-grumpy ang nap. And I want to share what's one thing that brings me joy right now. What brings me joy right now is sleep. Yes, especially since we came back from the cruise. Kasi it's hard to come by sa amin because when we came back on September 29th, we have been sick. It was my husband first, and then me. In fact, he has been hospitalized with pneumonia. He was in the hospital for 24 hours, and then we took him home. Salamat nga pala for those who sent your well wishes to him and to me as well. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of you. But sleep is hard to come by, and when it does, we are joyful. Yes, because we're coughing all night, and when we are in bed, we have harmony coming from our chest. We're wheezing. So we're thankful. We're still blessed, and we're getting better. So God bless, right? All right, so let's get back. Why am I sharing this? What is the relationship of all of this that I'm sharing to the business that I'm doing? Yes, let's talk about it. When I started this digital business, I didn't realize it would bring me joy. Yeah, honestly, I thought it would just be another responsibility. It would just be another chore. Yeah, like what I used to do as a nurse. It would just be another work. That's what I thought. But it became the opposite. It gave me something exciting to wake up to again. Yeah. I met so many interesting people, and they have become my friends. I met mentors, I met coaches. I learned so much. And here are the other things that happened. This business gave me purpose. Helping other women, connecting with moms like you who are here. It reminded me I'm more than just my routine. It lights me up. Yes, I'm able to help, I'm able to share, I'm able to inspire. That's a good thing. What else? It gave me flexibility. Wow, that is freedom. I could choose when and how to work. Finally, Holy crap! For 28 years as a nurse, no more feeling chained to someone else's schedule. I can now be free every weekend. No more being tied up to an employer's schedule. Yeah, since I became an employee, I have been tied up to an employer's schedule. We were all taught by an educational system to be tied up to an employer's schedule. But this system, the business that I'm doing, taught me freedom of being flexible, and that is freedom that gave me joy. What else? It gave me community. You know that saying, joy shared is joy doubled? Being part of a supportive group of women who cheer each other on, that's priceless. Holy. And here's the kicker, the same small choices that bring joy in life, like taking a walk, laughing with your kids or your spouse, enjoying your hobbies, are the same kind of small, consistent actions that build success in business. Both require intention, both bring growth, both light you up. Imagine this. What if you work or your work, sorry, what if your work actually felt joyful? What if it's not dragging you down and making you feel miserable? For years and years and years, that's how I felt. I cried. Don't get me wrong, the profession of nursing is very rewarding. I was happy to be able to help and was able to take care of many children who are ill, as well as adults. Oh my goodness, and made them feel better and saw them get better and go home. However, I was also exhausted. And I read recently online that many nurses are walking away from bedside care because it is truly exhausting. My son is a bedside nurse, and in a few days, they are going on strike because the management where he works are not agreeing to the demands that the labor union that he belongs to um, is not agreeing to the demands that the labor union is demanding, when it comes to pay, pardon me, and other benefits. And that's what's going to happen. So, anyway, where am I at? So, imagine that if your work is actually draining you, exhausting you, and is demanding change from you, there needs to be change, correct? So let's get practical. Um, let's rediscover the change that we need so we can find that joy again, right? So here are the three simple ways to start rediscovering that joy again today. And I am applying this as well. I may not be the right person to be teaching you this, but I am also applying this to my routine as well so that I can find that joy also in my life, um, because I need that life as well, right? Yes. In my business, it is important to live in harmony, um, with joy, because I'm stuck right now with what I need to say. Um, yeah, it is important to live in harmony with what we have to do, and what we I'm stuck right now, guys. What we have to do and what we need to fulfill in life. We are not put in this world just to work, 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 and pay our bills. We are here to find joy and live with purpose. There you go. So, the first thing we need to do is to schedule. Yes, to schedule it. Put 10 minutes a day for something fun. No excuses. Even if it's just blasting music or dancing around your living room or doing karaoke. Hey, never mind about the neighbor. It's okay for the neighbor to hear it. It's okay if it's not in tune. Hey, nobody cares. Yeah, just have fun. It's okay. Schedule it. 10 minutes a day. What is that? That's nothing. The next one is say yes to small adventures. Small adventures? Yes. Try a new recipe. Yeah, try something new. Cook something new. If it doesn't come out right, it's okay as well. Take a different route home. It doesn't have to be the freeway every time. Go to the side street, something you never did before, you never saw before. Yeah, watch a silly show. Oh my goodness, there are so many choices online, right? A comedy show. What else? Is ziplining a small adventure? I don't know. Do it. My goodness, it can be addicting. I got addicted to it. Yeah, you never know. But it is a great adventure. New experiences spark joy. Remember that. Surround yourself with positivity. I can't even pronounce the word. Surround yourself with positivity. It rubs on. Okay? Be around people, places, or even online spaces that lift you up, not drain you. Yeah, joy isn't complicated. It's hiding in plain sight. We just need to notice it again. Okay? Type joy in the chat if you're committing to one small joy moment now, tomorrow, the next day, or next week. The most important thing is to start. Yes, to start. Yeah, you need to start. So let me close with this. Joy is not a luxury. It does not cost anything like Hermes or Louis Vuitton. Okay? It's a necessity. It's fuel for your heart, even to your soul, your family, and your future. If you've been feeling stuck, numb, or drained, it's not too late. You can laugh again. You can smile again. You can live again. Never get stuck in that miserable life. And if you're curious how I not only found joy, but built into a lifestyle and a business, send me a message after this live. I'd love to show you how to create something that lights you up every day, just like how I did. Before you go, comment joyful if today reminded you that You deserve to smile again. Yes, you do. You do deserve to smile again. Remember that. Thank you for being here again. Yeah. Remember, joy doesn't just happen. You choose it. Choose joy. One simple moment at a time. Good day. And may tomorrow be full of joy for you. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Don't forget, the moment you wake up from your sleep, say your gratitude. You were awakened. That in itself is a blessing and it's free. Say your gratitude. Okay? God bless all of you. I'll see you again soon. Okay? Bye for now.